during the course of their tenure need to receive the training, which is right now online for public meetings, because our budget is over $1 million. What's interesting is this model that SDIS and SDAO have proposed is not necessarily approved by the Secretary of State. They have not come out with their version of what may be required. So there may be some revisions to it, but we're under the gun for that 2% on our insurance. So this may not be the last of what you will see. Now, the other thing is, and it's not required right now at all, but I will also be revising and updating the records request or public records request policy for us, which was, what is that, almost 20 years old, the current one. So there are some things and some models from the Secretary of State as far as what it takes to apply for public records and timing and so forth, which will be incorporated there so that we don't run aground or miss any of those suspenses should somebody request documents. You know, and the only thing that ever came close was the Oyster folks when they made a request, but it was not following the official guidance from the Secretary of State as far as how to do everything. So we want to be more in line. If somebody requests it, we tell them what they got to do to fill out the forms. It starts the clock, and there are certain pretty rapid responses. I think you have something like 5 business days to get back to them that you're either working on it, you have their documents, or you're not going to provide the documents. But in any case, we'll get that cleaned up too.
Okay.
So
I don't know if it takes a motion, but I would just ask that we defer action on this for a month.
and that this is John, that's fine with me. Is that all right with the rest of the board?
Yes.
Okay. Correspondence. Best practices program through SDIS. Let's see, where are you as far as board members seeing the video?
This is Erin. As far as I have been notified, John is the only one who completed the video. And I need all 5 members to complete it.
John, if I give you $20, will you do that?
I've sent the email with step-by-step instructions of where you need to go and the links. All you have to click on it and then follow the instructions.
Again, or can you find it among those thousands of emails that you receive on your
FDAO?
I think maybe just a shot collar and just a weekly reminder shock would be great.
Can I hold the remote? This is Tracy.
Yeah, anytime you're feeling irritated at the lack of response to me, all you have to do is put something to my personal email.
Okay.
And that will never be resented. That will always be appreciated.
Okay.
All right. No executive session. Any other comments or thoughts from the board?
This is Jim. Back to what we were just talking about, as far as, is there a deadline? We should all know the deadline.
It's all has to be done by November. So
Okay,
this policy that we have to, this resolution, everything, and then I do a survey by
Okay.
November.
severe problem.
Severe harassment and chastisement.
If there's nothing else, motion to adjourn.
37.
Always in order.
We're adjourned.
Okay.
37?
6:37.